Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. Today, we're looking at JD Martinez, and we're looking at him doing a one-handed drill, a top hand drill. One of our coaches sent this video over to me of, again, JD doing a little workout here, and I want to talk about a couple of different things. I want to go over the drill. I want to go over my thoughts on it. I've had a lot of people sending me JD Martinez stuff. He's someone that obviously is one of the best hitters in the game, but he's very vocal about some of the things that he is trying to do in his swing, right? He really understands his swing really, really well. And so, he's always kind of in the news, and so people are always asking me about him. So let me kind of show you this drill right here. And he's just using his top hand, and he's taking these swings where he's kind of making contact here, and he's stopping. So he's getting palm up, and he's trying to never allow his wrist to roll. He continues to stay palm up, 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 and then right here he just stops. Okay, so this is something that I've seen a lot of videos of him doing this drill. I've seen him in the on-deck circle, or during batting practice next to the batting cage, grabbing his bat with just his top hand and kind of making this move. I've seen him talking to Mookie Betts about this. And so let's kind of talk about why the drill can be effective and what is it about the top hand and trying to stay palm up. So a couple things. I think the first thing is, and we've talked about this in a lot of our other videos, but when I'm making contact with the ball, I'm trying to get the barrel to turn up into the ball. So I want to hit the ball or move through the hitting zone with a positive attack angle where the barrel is moving slightly up through the zone, okay? And again, that's not just my opinion. That is, if you look at the numbers of elite hitters, of hitters that hit for a high average and hit for a lot of power, they all have positive attack angles. They're all going to be slightly up through the zone. And so the question is, how do I get my barrel, how do I get my bat to work slightly up through the zone? And when you isolate the top hand here and just kind of watch this move as he gets going, what you're going to see is he starts to turn palm up pretty early right here. It's pretty much right at go. If you watch the knob of the bat and you watch his palm, you're going to see it start to turn palm up, right? And when that happens, when you see him going palm up, you see the knob start to move up in this direction. And if the knob does this, the barrel is going to do that. So the barrel starts to work back and then down, and it's going to start to pick up into the ball. So again, if you just follow the knob and watch the action of the knob, now watch the action of the barrel. And I know it gets a little blurry in here, but if you think of this path of the barrel like an arc, you're going to see it go down to up. So now he's able to hit slightly up through the ball. Now what you see a lot of hitters do, what I see a lot of young hitters do, is that instead of getting palm up, what they do is they try to take the knob down this way to the ball. So instead of getting the knob to get turned so the barrel can work like that, they go down to the ball with the knob, literally down and out to the ball. And when that happens, the palm doesn't turn up. The knob doesn't turn up because the palm doesn't turn up. And now they hit down through the ball, right? So the barrel never turns up into the ball. And when you're down through the ball, now you've got a negative attack angle. And so you're going to be much more likely, if this is the ball, you're going to be much more likely, if you're attacking it like that, you're either going to, if we split the ball in half here, if you hit above that blue line and you're swinging down through the ball and your barrel never picks up, you're going to hit the ball down typically. And you're probably going to smother the ball into the ground because you're steep to the ball. You're down to the ball too much. If you hit below that blue line, well, then you end up kind of clipping the bottom of the ball a lot of times, and the ball goes straight up for pop-ups. So if you're somebody that gets a lot of smothered balls and a lot of pop-ups, especially pop-ups to, like, if you're a righty, to shallow right field or to second base or first base, well, then your barrel, and this isn't all the time, but your barrel probably isn't picking up. You're probably too much down to the ball and down through the ball. And so your swing is more like a check mark, like this, instead of like that. Okay? So this is a really good drill to feel the turning of the knob, to get palm up, to let the barrel work back and get on playing with the pitch. When this happens again, your barrel's going to get in the zone earlier and deeper. So now I can make contact deeper if I need to, but I can also make contact out front here. So as my barrel's turning up, I'm in the zone for a long period of time. You know, we tell our hitters, try to get your barrel behind the ball early. And again, the barrel is typically going to follow the knob. So if you take the knob down like this, the barrel's going to go down like this. If you turn the knob up, the barrel will turn up. All right, so that's one big part of it. And then the second thing is just, as he really kind of tries to stay palm up as long as he can, and he kind of stops right there, I think this is just to exaggerate that feeling of getting the palm up and then keeping the palm up. If you roll the palm prematurely, or you roll through the hitting zone and your wrist starts to turn over, well, then the barrel starts to turn over, and then you end up getting, again, more rolled over ground balls. Your swing will end up cutting across the zone a little bit. And so by getting palm up early, getting the knob to turn and the barrel to work back and then up through the zone, you're going to be inside the ball. Your swing's going to work, or your path is going to work from the inside. And so you're going to be through the good part of the hitting zone. You're going to be through the hitting zone with your barrel. You're going to be able to drive the ball to all fields. And you're going to stay through the ball. You're not going to cut across the ball. You're not going to get the barrel to pick up and over the ball. So I've heard a lot of good hitters talk about this. I remember hearing Barry Bonds back a while ago talking about how he tries to stay palm up as long as he can. That keeps his barrel in the zone behind the ball and keeps him from rolling over. And that's how these hitters can, when the ball is away, because they're getting the barrel into the zone early, when the ball's away, bang, they can hit that ball with some real power to the opposite field. But then also when the ball is way in, they're able to get inside the ball, and they're able to keep that ball fair, that ball that's, on the black, or even sometimes in further off the plate. And they're able to get to that ball and hit it and keep it true down the line. Just think about the balls that JD hits, or the really good hitters hit. Think about Barry Bonds back in the day. He would take a ball way inside, a ball that most people, if they swung it, they'd hook it, into the dugout or into the stands, and they hit it fair down the line. It just stays true. There's no hook to it. So a really cool drill to do. Obviously, it's really worked for JD, and now you watch, I've seen Mookie Betts kind of doing these same type of things. And not that this isn't a new drill. Like I remember doing it as a player as well, and you've seen a lot of players do it. But I think when JD does it, he really understands what he's trying to do with this drill. Again, you could do this this top arm drill, and you could take the knob down to the ball, and the barrel's going to come right down to the ball and through the ball. And just because you have one hand on the bat doesn't mean you're going to do the drill properly. But JD does a really, really good job, again, of understanding why he's doing the drill, what he's trying to accomplish. I always say there's no magic drill, right? I get emails all the time and messages all the time. They're like, hey, Matt, can you give me like the best drill you have, or the drill that will fix this or fix that? Like, there is no magic drill. There are definitely drills that help you exaggerate a feel of, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in the swing. And again, for this one, it's exaggerating kind of that turning the knob and keeping the top hand palm up as long as you can. But you could do this drill wrong. But if you have a good understanding of what you're trying to do, why you're trying to do it, well, this can really give you a good feel and build in some good habits for you. So hopefully that helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. If you want to look up more stuff on JD Martinez, like he's talked a lot. I've read a lot of newspaper articles on him. You'll see him on, talking on ESPN or MLB Network. And so if you just go on Twitter or Instagram, you can find a lot of stuff on there that will, again, he's got some really good nuggets that he'll drop on his overall hitting mechanics. So definitely check that out. And that's all I got. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you later.